Yeah, whatever, y'all. It's your man R to the O to the B to the A to the S to the E. But anyways, I just came to talk about this Dr. Stella Immanuel joint when it comes to I thought what she said, it was interesting that there's more witchcraft in the United States than even in Africa. And I was like, whoa. I don't know how to, I want to be all technical and literal. But yeah, I mean, it's more, I think in America it's more like impact is it may not be as potent, maybe not as strong, you know. And also it's a different kind of witchcraft, different kind of magic, but still it's still witchcraft. It may not be as quote unquote dark. It may not be as much like death spells and these kind of spells, and as spells that cause delay. It may not be as like, I don't even know how to say it. It may not be as like serious as Africa, like in the sense of like in Africa they like them witch doctors are serious. Not saying that there's no serious ones in the United States, but yeah, but I think a lot nowadays, at least now in the modern day, like a lot of people are practicing it. Plus, it's not a stigma like in Africa, even though it's so a part of the culture. I think is to many, especially Christians, it's a big stigma. And in America, we don't have Christians that are as dedicated, and then also have a lot of counterfeit believers. So I think because of that, there's not a lot of calling out witchcraft like we need to. Plus, we live in a secular society, and in the secularists, they don't think that stuff is real, or they think that stuff is cool to play with, or so it's just a lot of deception. There's not a lot of spiritual awareness as much. There is more spiritual awareness growing in the U.S., in Canada, in Europe, but they don't know, they don't understand the seriousness, you know. And also, I think our viewpoint is we view witchcraft being one dimensional. It's like witchcraft is in the music, witchcraft is in the media, witchcraft is in the social media. So TikTok, witch talk, all this stuff. So I don't know, I just think it's crazy. I think it's crazy what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. But I think the church definitely has to awaken. I mean, we have to. I mean, yes, we got to come against the witchcraft, but we have to just be so focused and consumed by God, so bent on doing the will of God. But we're just stuck. We're so caught in the mundane. We're caught in things that are just carnal. So we have to step out of what we know and step into what God is calling us into. Gotta have a kingdom vision. But yeah. Yeah, but it's time we gotta step into it. Gotta step into it in the limelight. Or really step into God's light. Walk in the light as He is in the light. Exemplify Christ. But yeah, I don't know. But I thought what Dr. Sosa was very profound. It got me thinking for days. Like, I think she said this might have said 7 days ago, a couple weeks ago. I don't know. But it was profound. Like, dang. It was profound. So, I don't know. But the thing is, I could go on and on about it. But I just want to come out here and say my quick thoughts on it, because I don't even know what else to say. I was just like, man. Actually, you know what? I got just a little bit more. What I would say is this. I think the solution to all this is just, I always start with prayer. That's just me. I always start like praying, but seeking, like, boom, like, how's God wants to respond? Not just boom, come against the witchcraft, come against this spell, come against that spell. Because here's the thing, and I feel this right here. Think about James, right? What did James the apostle, right? What did he say? The brother of Jesus said, submit yourselves to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. But you got to be in a place of submission, coming under the kingdom, coming under the government of God, right? So when I'm under God's government now, and I'm aligned with God, now I can, boom, push back. I can resist. I can push back against the darkness. But you can't come against darkness when you're already in agreement with it. So trying to come against the effects and the potency of the demonic atmosphere, the witchcraft, is not going to work. It's not going to work. It won't work. It won't. I'm telling you, it will not work. So all we're gonna say straight up, what's first? Pray. Boom. Don't stop there though. Pray, right? But then boom, you gotta get into the word. You gotta you because here's the thing. And I'm going off topic, off script, whatever. But you gotta have that word in you. And here's the thing. You gotta have the Holy Scriptures inside you, hiding the word in your heart, but for you, not just for, and how to deal with this world, not because sometimes some people read for education, for information. So others do it to be, would or not to be entertained. And then some do it because it's like, I want to get this information so I can teach somebody else. And should you teach other people? Yes. However, you got to get that word in for you. I'm feeling that. You got to get that word in there for you. You got to get that word in there for you. And last, I just say this. You got to get that word in there for you. But you have to really seek God what his will is. I mean, for your life, but let's make it more, not as broad. It's like, what is the will of God for me right now, for my situation? And getting that counsel, that direction. Because sometimes you can hear, oh, this witchcraft going on, this is going on. And then, I just move. It's like, no, let me be led by the Holy Spirit of God. Let me be led by what? The Holy Spirit of God. And wait for that unction. And wait for that divine direction. And I'm telling you, God will direct your steps and you will overcome everything. The thing is, the Lord, our God, he already has the victory. He already has a path of victory laid out for you. You just have to walk in it. You just have to obey. That's it. That's it, y'all. That's it. But anyways, shoot. I am out of here. It's your man R to the O to the B to the A to the S to the E. I will see y'all.